In the grand tapestry of history, certain moments stand as defining junctures that shape the trajectory of nations. One such momentous occasion unfolded within the hallowed halls of the Pennsylvania State House, where 56 men gathered to pen the document that would become the Declaration of Independence. This assembly of minds marked the genesis of a nation, a beacon of freedom whose radiance continues to illuminate the world. However, as the annals of time progress, there is a growing need to delve deeper into the intricacies of this historical chapter and grasp the profound sacrifices made by these founding fathers. Historical revisionism, often at play in shaping popular narratives, has sought to paint these figures as desperate rebels, driven by an apparent lack of material wealth and societal standing. Yet, a nuanced examination reveals a starkly different reality. The image of the founding fathers as impoverished revolutionaries is a distortion that belies the truth. Among these remarkable men were 24 distinguished lawyers and 9 individuals of considerable wealth. These were not rebels with nothing to lose. Rather, they were men of means, individuals who, despite their affluence, chose to pledge our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor for the sake of freedom. It is incumbent upon us to dispel the myths perpetuated by historical revisionists and embrace the genuine character of these architects of liberty. The drafting of the Declaration of Independence stands as a testament to the swift and purposeful action taken by these men. In a mere 17 days, Thomas Jefferson, one of the primary architects of the document, articulated the principles that would declare the United States free from the shackles of taxation without representation. The Boston Tea Party, a historical event often overlooked in contemporary discourse, was a direct response to a seemingly inconspicuous 3% tax hike on tea. The parallels with today's discussions about imposing a 70% tax burden on Americans are impossible to ignore, invoking the spirit of resistance that characterized the birth of the nation. The sacrifices made by the founding fathers were not hypothetical commitments, but tangible expressions of devotion to the cause. The prospect of hardship in the event of victory and the ominous specter of execution if they lost the war were constants in their minds. King George's chilling promise to hang every one of them did not waver their determination. Stories of individuals like Carter Braxton, Thomas McKean, Thomas Nelson, Jr., and John Hart paint a vivid picture of the personal toll paid for the pursuit of freedom. Financial ruin, family tragedies, and personal losses were endured, yet they stood unwavering in their commitment. The echoes from Valley Forge, where the Continental Army faced harsh winters and deprivations, resonate with a poignant call to remember. A patriot, standing in the snow, speaks across time, imploring modern America to acknowledge the price paid for the rights and freedoms enjoyed today. The stark contrast of sacrificing in the snow without shoes for the right to vote against the indifference of staying home on Election Day strikes a chord that reverberates through history. America's covenant with God, often echoed in its foundational documents, emphasizes the intertwining of faith and national identity. The Pilgrims, landing at Plymouth Rock, knelt in gratitude to God for the land they would call home. Benjamin Franklin's call for prayer in the Continental Congress underscored the recognition of divine guidance in shaping the nation's destiny. However, the cyclical nature of history, as noted by Edward Gibbon, warns of the decline of civilizations due to factors such as rising divorce rates, erosion of family sanctity, escalating taxes, hedonistic cultures, and a decline in faith. These warnings serve as mirrors reflecting contemporary challenges faced by society. The biblical emphasis on prayer for those in authority is a timeless directive that resonates through the ages. The call for Christians to fervently pray for righteous leadership, recognizing God's power in the affairs of nations, aligns with narratives from the biblical figures of Daniel and Nehemiah. These stories illustrate the transformative impact of one person's prayer on the course of history. The call to action is clear: pray, vote in alignment with biblical principles, and trust in the authority given by God. In the vast tapestry of history, the responsibility to reclaim America's greatness and restore its foundational values rests with its citizens. The call is not merely to decry corruption and ungodliness, but to actively engage through prayer and voting. The challenges faced by the Founding Fathers find eerie parallels in contemporary issues, emphasizing the cyclical nature of history. The hope lies in recognizing the power of prayer and the authority given to believers to shape the destiny of the nation. A resounding prayer is extended, calling upon God to expose and crush ungodly, corrupt, and criminal leadership. The hope is that, through collective prayer and action, America can be reclaimed as one nation under God, with freedom and justice for all. As we navigate the complexities of the present, drawing inspiration from the sacrifices of the past becomes paramount. Freedom is not free, and its preservation demands a collective commitment to ensure that the flame lit by the Founding Fathers continues to burn brightly for generations to come.